Sunara Begum struggles to cope after days of widespread flooding in this region of Bangladesh. She says it's hard to feed her 2 children by herself. Her husband is a migrant worker in Malaysia.
There is water all around my home. It has become very difficult to live under these conditions with my children. I can't cook, wash, take a bath, and my children can't go to school. I can't even feed them properly.
Nearly 2 million people have been affected in northeastern Sylhet region in what officials describe as one of the worst floods in 2 decades. Most of the villagers we've been talking to in the flood-affected areas have complained that they have not received any kind of relief from government or aid agencies. They are in desperate need for fresh water, food, and financial assistance. The government has set up more than 200 shelters for flood victims and has started distributing relief in some of the worst affected areas in Sylhet. But some of the shelters provided by the government are inadequate and overcrowded. Those who have been displaced by the floods have much to complain about the rations and the living conditions.
We are dying of hunger. Our homes all got washed away, but the politicians have hardly done anything for us. They're too busy feeding themselves, and over here we're just getting some meager rations that barely feed us.
The floods have washed away thousands of hectares of farmlands and hatcheries. Many people like Alal Ahmed are now worried about their future.
Most of the homes around here, including ours, are all inundated with floodwater. We have not received any kind of relief or help so far. No one even came over to see our situation.
A few days of sunshine have brought some hope to many of the farmers here who are trying to dry their paddies by the roadside.
It's been almost 2 weeks since our home was flooded. Now the water is receding a little bit, so now we're trying to salvage some paddies.
The flood situation may have improved in some areas, but some of the major rivers like Jamuna and Padda have started to swell, inundating low areas in the south and north-central Bangladesh, causing worries for local farmers. Tanvir Chaudhry, Al Jazeera, Sunamganj, Bangladesh.